Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Meadsyreplays. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at the German Bulldog, the Lech Panzer M41 90mm. Now this is my favourite premium tank in the entire game, closely followed by the Scorpion G, but it's two separate playstyles and I love them equally, both equally. Now this has come back for sale. It's come back for sale and you can buy this tank. It's a fantastic tank. We have three battles for you today. One, I am platooning with my good friend Manly Baby. We have Fizzy, and we have another good friend of mine, Gentle Fun. This battle is Canal, and me and Manly Baby are working both incredibly together. He is also in the German Bulldog, and we are on voice, so we're going to be talking, we're going to be telling each other where we're going to go, and you can just see the focus fire that we do, the way that we are playing is just fantastic play. Now this Type 61, bless him, I don't think he realised that we have amazing HE pen on these tanks. Now the DPM on this thing is 2,552. It has 182mm of AP pen, which is very, very good for a light tank. You look at the T54 lightweight, which is 175, AMX 1390, which is 170. It also has 240 alpha. That is on the AP. You switch this thing to HE, which I think they call it HEP on these tanks. You've got 102mm of HE pen, which is the same as the RU251, and that does 320 alpha. So very, very good HE pen, and you can see I carry quite a bit of HE. I carry roughly the same HE as I do heat in this thing. So the reload is 5.6 seconds reload, which is a little bit more than the RU251. So it is like 200 DPM less than the RU, but it has that more pen, it has more alpha. It's better aim time, better gun dispersion. Aim time is 1.54, which is very, very good, and the dispersion is 0.317. It also has 8 degrees of gun depression. It's 72 kilometers an hour. Very, very good indeed. And this is why I just love this tank. You can get around the map so quick. You can get behind tanks. You can deal damage with the HE to side of tanks. It's just an all-round great tank. Now, the tank itself has 0 armor. Like, it's got the same whole armor as the RU251. It makes nice credits. You can see there, first class 2.7, 61,000 credits earned. So, it's easily my favorite premium in the game. You can just have so much fun in it, and you don't get bored playing it. In Tier 9, it's going to be... You're going to struggle using the HE against a lot of the heavies, and you can see in that battle I struggled with the T54, but I easily penned it with HE on the rear. But in total, it was a great platoon battle between me and Manly. Now, this battle is False Creek, and it is another good friend of mine, Fizzy, and he's platoon with Iron Wrench. Now, I love what he does here, and I was very, very impressed. So they are both pushed towards A. They are the only two tanks on his team here, and they have run into a Rudy and a Centurion. So watch what he does here. He tells his teammate, rush them, are you ready? We have the TPM, we have the gun, we have the speed to get there, go. And they both rush in. Iron Wrench goes left, Fizzy goes right, and they are going to focus. They're going to focus hard. He's going to get one shot in on the Centurion, and the Iron Wrench takes a shot on the Rudy, which Fizzy can see that. So they're going to focus the Rudy just as they go down. And thankfully, the Rudy drops down, which means they can both stay up. And that is one tank out of the game. And by that time, they have killed the Centurion, and they can both focus on the Rudy. And there they go. So the Iron Fist keeps all of his HP while Fizzy loses it. So that was probably the only downside of that little rush there. They didn't share hit points, but it didn't really matter. They took two tanks out of the game, and now he's telling his teammate to go cap A while he takes B. Well, I thought he was going to take B, but he's going to rush into the SU-101. And you can see HE into the rear, no problem. Looks like Fizzy carries quite a lot of HE as well, which is fantastic. A horrible bounce there on the SU. But at this time, there's only 4 tanks left alive. He's going to now get shots in on the Louver, and he's in a good position now because his team are also down, which means these heavies here and the SU are going to focus on the heavies that are there. So he's getting 3 shots, and he gets a nice hat shot in on the Louver to clear him up. So now he is just against an SU down here, so he's going to get a lovely shot, but that was a bad shot in return. And you've just got to remember that this tank, even though it's a fantastic tank, it's a Bulldog. It has no armor. It literally 0. People should be firing HE at you all day long. 20 mil of frontal armor, 25 mil of turret armor. If you're going to get deleted by Borziks, ISU 152s, SU 152s, Waffles, you're going to get absolutely deleted because people should just be, even medium tanks should be loading HE on this thing. So just 4 against 2, he's going to rush in on the Chrysler. The Chrysler turns, so he's going to rush in then on the T28 prototype, and you can see HE into the side of the proto, no problem whatsoever. 280 damage, 287 damage, and there is literally, with the speed of this thing, the traverse speed, there is nothing the T28 proto could do, and he's just going to get 1 more shot in on the Chrysler K. 4 kills, fantastic platooning, and you can see there, ace. Yes, you did ace indeed. He finishes that battle on 4,100 damage, 98,000 credits, which is a lovely little credit earner as well. So not only can you play this tank and have fun and deal some damage, you can make a lot of credits as well. Now next up we have Gentle Fun. It wasn't a replay, he sent me the actual file that he recorded, and he's on Canyon and he is going to be playing solo. Now the enemy have 1 medium, and with his speed he is going to go and cap B, or go at least spot, which if you can get the middle on this map, then it's game over and you can actually deal mega damage. So straight away he's gone up and he's spotted a couple of tanks, SU, the T59 and the Object 704, and now the rest of the tanks are coming. So he's spotted the majority of the team. There's the IS-8, he gets 1 shot, but he does miss, unfortunately. You do need to be careful in these positions, especially on, as I've said, in this tank, because there's no point going hold down, because you're not going to bounce a thing. If you bounce on this, you are absolutely pro. So he gets a shot in on the ST1, and he's going to back up because there is a tank that is pushing him, which is the T59, and the T59 can... You're going to struggle to pen the T59, and he's not going to struggle to pen you at all. But he's doing a fantastic job holding the hill. His team are pretty much all over the place. You can see on the mini-map he's got 1 heavy to his right, 1 heavy still in spawn. So they are pretty much all over the place. So he's lucky he hasn't actually been rushed yet. But the T59 actually made an error and decided to go away, and he gets a nice shot in on his rear. So the Louver takes out the Louver. So it is 1 tank down, and he's only done 700 damage so far. Not a lot of damage so far, but he's going to try, and that will change. That's going to change very quickly. There is an IS-8 up there that is a 1 shot. The T59 is a very low hit point as well. But he needs to start doing something. He needs to either relocate, or he needs to either push one side. I would probably go and push right, because now they are 2 tanks down. So the VK100 there, he gets a nice shot into the bottom plate of him. But he is spotted, and he has spotted that the Type 59 is a 1 shot. So he takes out a gun, so it is now equal 5 against 5. He is spotted, so you can see he's backing up to reset his camo, and that is what I love about this tank. It's a light tank, it has light tank camo. Now he does get lucky there with the Object 704, but the Object 704 is making a vital error in trying to push a light tank. So he gets 1 shot, and he knows he's got him now on the reload, so he's going to back up, and this is where the Object 704 makes a vital error. He tries pushing, and he gets tracked. Very well played there from Gentle Fun. Not a lot of people would do that. They would just try and get around, and you can see he is constantly aiming for that track shot, and as soon as he gets that track shot, he is just constantly sitting behind him, so he can't do nothing. If it was me, I would actually be shooting HE. He would have probably cleared him by now. because you can HE the back of an Object 704, no problems whatsoever. However, he does take him out without getting any damage whatsoever from the Object 704. Now, there is a tank, there's the Motion, and there is now the ISU 152. So the Louver is there. He risks that, definitely risks that poking over. But now he's going to get another shot in on the ISU 152 back up, because the Louver would have been reloaded, and now he's going to try and get some side shots into the ST. Misses. The ISU is now pushing, so there is now 3 tanks that is a one shot. So he's going to take out the ST. 3 kills now. It's now 3 against 2, but the ISU 152 is a one shot, so he's going to clear him out very easily. The Object 704 is in the way, but he's just going to wait for him to back up that tiny bit, and he can take him out for his 4th kill. So he's on 3,000 damage. All what is left is the Louver. So without the Louver even looking, he can just get straight behind him, no problem whatsoever. He's almost full health. None of his team are around, so now it is just absolutely free damage. And again, you can see him aiming for the trap. The Louver, don't know what he was doing, but he missed, which means he can get a couple of shots in now on the Louver, and he can take a few shots, no problem whatsoever. And he's going to take a shot. He's going to take the shot, but by that time, it doesn't matter. The Louver is a one shot, and absolutely fantastic battle from Gentle Fun. So I'm not quite sure how much this tank is for sale. I'm not sure if it's money or if it's gold, but it's a fantastic tank, and I'm not going to say it's worth it, as I've already said in previous videos. I'm not going to say if any tank is worth the money, because I don't know how much it's come for sale. But if you do buy the tank, you are getting a fantastic tank. But you do have to be careful, because the armor is going to get you wrecked. So if you're not careful, you will get wrecked. So thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will catch you all soon. Bye-bye.